Usury. Should we as Christians use usury? Well, what is usury? Usury is a biblical concept charging interest under two circumstances, which creates a sin in the old law. And that is number one, if the person's in poverty, and number two, item that has to be met is if it's your brother, and that means your fellow Jewish brother. That's the old law. But we're talking about the new law. Now, if you're a Christian, you're under Jesus' law, not the old law. So first off, that's been passed away. Second off, remember, our closest brothers could be blood, but also under the new law are brothers in Christ, okay? So we could apply that there, but we're still not under the new law, since the new law does not talk about it. Jesus raises a standard a little higher that we should give to those in need without expecting a return. So maybe give gifts instead of expecting money back. But besides that point, if someone's starting a business venture, if someone's trying to get into like some sort of rental business or start a business or buy a house or whatever, if you charge money for them to use your money, that's totally fine. They're not in poverty. It's not that issue. If someone's in poverty, different story. But here's another thing that the Old Testament talks about too, that a lot of people miss. It only says usury is a sin if that person's in poverty and that person's your brother. If the person's in poverty and they are a foreigner, it says, oh, totally, you can charge them interest. If they're rich and you can charge them interest. In fact, if they're brother and you're their rich, you can charge them interest as well. It's just those people who are in abject poverty, who do not have housing, shelter, clothing, food, the basic necessities of life, you should be giving them that money. So no, usury is not a sin in the sense of the old law, because we're not underneath the old law, but we are under a new law, which we need to just give to those who are in need. But in the meantime, though, for the general business deal, charge usury, as long as it's fair and agreed upon.